Hi, my name is Maria, and today I'm going to be talking about the performance I watched, which was Stomp Out Loud. So basically, like what I think about it is that it was super energetic and creative, and also like I think that the show blends music, rhythm, and movement, like using everyday objects instead of regular instruments. I thought that was like very cool to see because like you wouldn't expect music to like just come from like everyday things that you would use like trash cans and etc. Um, so yeah, like as I was saying, like there was no like traditional drums or guitars. Like it was just things like trash cans, brooms, and even kitchen sinks, which yeah, is cool. So from what I saw, like their performance was more of a mix of like music, dance, and theater, and the performers moved around the stage in sync while also like creating complex rhythms. There is no singing at all or talking. Everything was just communicated through like movement and beats, and it was also held in a theater, which was perfect because the sound echoed like good and made every beat really pop. The lighting also added drama and kept the audience engaged, and me too. So one of the questions are, was the performance appropriate for the venue utilized? And I think that it was. The theater setup was, I think, perfect because it amplified all the sounds and let us focus on like the performers' movements. And the audience also the audience seating also gave everyone a great view of the action from what I could see, and like I also researched a little bit about it after because it was really interesting, and I think that was important for a visual and rhythmic like show, like stomp. Okay, so next question was, what are some of the musical elements observed during the performance? So some of that I saw was that the instruments, there was no instruments, but like they used trash can lids, pipes, and even rubber hoses. Sound quality, um, the sound quality, like it was very like sharp and metallic, like okay wait, like some were sharp and metallic, and then others were like deep and booming. So it was like very like it was like contrast. They also played with volume, like going from soft tapping to like loud, more intense beats. And I think the performers were like perfectly in sync. Like they were creating like patterns like with their beats. Like it was very like complex and like I just think that was cool. Yeah. So the style, I know some people might have like a different view on this, but from what I saw, I think that it was like street drumming, obviously, like dance performance are all like into one. So yeah, that's what I thought about it. Okay, so now my overall impression of the performance. So to me, the performance was super fun and impressive, and I was kind of like amazed at how creative it was, like turning ordinary objects into like instruments. And I think that takes real talent and to like make it sound natural and like actually like music, because like when you think of like using trash cans as like an instrument, like you wouldn't like I feel like you'd get carried away by it's a trash can, but no, like it sounded like an actual instrument that they were using. um Also, like through the whole thing I felt like very energized and I was literally hooked the whole time. And I also think that the best part was how they got the audience involved by like clapping along. Like to me, I love when they like when like shows like include audiences. So that was like to me one of like the most like best parts for in my opinion. Okay, so it was definitely like memorable because of the creativity and energy, and also like the kind of like uniqueness that it has. Because I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen people like actually like make a whole show without talking or anything and just using instruments. Like the way that they use objects we see every day to make music was like unique, and it left me thinking about the rhythm in like a whole new way. So I've seen street drummers before. Like I've been to New York, and like sometimes they're just like they're on the streets like playing music. I've never really gone to a concert like you know, so it wasn't really like that. But I have gone to like little theater shows, but this was like way more organized and like more theatrical. Like it was different. Like it wasn't just like your regular like theater show, or it also like from football games. Like it reminded me of like the drum line, but I don't know, like with way more like creativity and excitement. I don't know. It was like something like that. Okay, so that is all for my video, and this is my ID, just in case. Bye.